Hi guys, and welcome back to the IndyCar series. Yes, I haven't uploaded any videos of this in a very long time, purely because my PC crashed last time I was going through a season and I lost all the data and everything else, so I've had to reinstall it and start again from scratch. And that's exactly what we're going to do for the IndyCar series. We're going to start again from scratch, clean slate, but this time we're going to be doing quarter race distance rather than half race distance. So it keeps the videos a little bit shorter and it keeps the action a bit more flowy, I should say. So yeah, as you can see, we have our team, new car colours. We're not going to use a green car with the Union flag on the side. We're going to have a yellow car this time because it does stand out. And yeah, with that, we're just going to jump straight in to the IndyCar series. Quarter race distance, AI is on Pro, you can't go any higher than that. And there we go, that is it. So, without further ado, let's get on to round one of the 2002 IndyCar series.
The opening race of the IRL calendar takes place here at the 65,000 capacity Homestead-Miami Speedway in Florida. Since its first inclusion in the IRL calendar in 2001, Miami's 1.5-mile low-banked oval has seen plenty of fast and close racing, proving popular with drivers and fans alike. Racing at Miami is no pushover. It's a track that requires your full attention in order to drive effectively. The structure of the circuit is such that you're going to spend more time in the turns than you are on the straightaways. So that's when you're going to have to do your passing. Unless these maneuvers are timed carefully, you're going to slip out of the groove and into the wall. So be careful and concentrate on the task at hand. The cars running at Miami are set up with the lower downforce Speedway wing configuration. This is the first race of the season, and champions here are made of those who put in steady laps and keep their noses clean. Don't sacrifice your car in order to gain positions.
Awesome, thank you very much, Bob Jenkins. So yes, this is round number one, which is called the Grand Prix of Miami. So yeah, the reason I wanted to start again, not only because we lost all the data from last time, was purely because I wasn't happy with the editing, I wasn't happy with how long the videos were, so I just wanted to do it again, but compress it just a little tiny bit. We're going to do qualifying this time though, so I will be doing qualifying laps. I won't put that on the screen obviously, so we'll just go straight into the race. But yeah, we'll just see how we get on. And there's a few little things I want you to notice. You've just seen a car spin in the background there. Now, one feature that is not implemented in the actual game itself, but is on these little demos, are cleanup crews. You get like little ambulances and wreckers and stuff like that come onto the circuit to clean up any debris. You don't get that actually in the game, which is really disappointing. You can see there, look, there's a cleaner, there's the wrecker. Yeah, that is really annoying. I don't know if there's a way to turn that on, sort of thing. I don't know if there's a way to actually implement that, or if it's purely just for the FMVs. I'm not sure. But, oh well. If anyone knows, let me know, because that would be cool to actually have wreckers and stuff cleaning up the incidents without the cars just disappearing almost instantaneously and going into the pits after they've crashed. So, yeah, anyway, enough gabbing on. Let me quickly get on and do qualifying, and then we'll see where we all line up for race one of the Indy Racing League at the Grand Prix of Miami. So here's the starting lineup for the Grand Prix of Miami. Helio Castroneves is on pole with Sam Hornish Jr. second. Eddie Cheever Jr. and Jacques Lazier take up row 2. Row 3 is Gilles de Ferran and Billy Boat. 7th is Laurent Radon with Robbie Buell in 8th position. Jeff Ward and Rick Treadway 9th and 10th. 11th is Scott Sharp and Robbie McGeehee 12th. Alonso Jr. and myself a poor qualifying position in 14th. Felipe Giafone and Eliseo Salazar 15th and 16th. 17th is Buddy Lazier and Anthony Lazaro. 19th is Alex Barron and Ayrton Dare in 20th. 21st George Mack with Sarah Fisher alongside in 22nd, and the final row of the grid, Richie Hearn and Buddy Rice. So here we go then, 50 laps ahead of us for the first round of the series. You can notice on the little dial in the bottom right hand corner, we have a fuel gauge and our fuel richness or lean. mixture. It's on 4 at the moment, so it's about halfway. We're going to put that to about 7 halfway through the race, just so it gives us a little bit of power. And you have the little plus and negative marks on the far right. That is your weight jacker. If you boost that all the way to the top, it gives you better cornering ability, which we're going to do. And the race is underway.
Car inside, still there, you're clear.
And we were left sleeping on the start line there. You can usually get away with keeping the car in 4th gear. We have to wait for our tyres to actually warm up though. We've lost 2 positions. And our tyres are not up to optimum temperature at the moment. That's why we're sliding towards the wall.
Car on your right side.
But usually when the tyre temperatures are up to optimum temperature, then you can usually keep the car on the very inside line, more or less on the apron. So yeah, this race will be over fairly quickly. It's quite a short race, like I said, 50 laps. We'll probably go into the pits around about lap 20. That should give us 30 laps of good running. Hopefully everything stays green. We shouldn't have too many incidents. If we do though, you'll see it on a replay. And with any luck, I won't be caught up in any of them. Another thing that is a bit of a nitpicky little thing is that you don't have any wing mirrors on your car. They were only introduced in the Indy, what was it, the 2005 edition, the IndyCar Series 2005. But unfortunately, no wing mirror, so you do have to look back.
Still there, inside, 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 inside. That was your best lap so far.
And we still have Alex Barron on the inside. I think that's Barron anyway.
Still there, inside, still there, clear.
And I'm sorry if that popping does get a bit annoying. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. It is purely just how the game is. I think it's because the game is so old, so every time you get a bit of vocal audio on the game, it does have a little pop.
You're 4/10 of a second behind Giafone. You're now in 16th place. That was your best lap so far. You're 2/10 of a second ahead of Salazar. Car outside, 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 outside. You're clear.
So the whole premise of getting a good lap time here is if you're in the draft, you can stick it up into 5th gear. You don't want to go into 6th because the car won't have enough revs to actually accelerate. You'll probably actually lose speed. In the corners, keep it in 4th gear. So you may want to downshift if you're in 5th. Or you can keep it in 5th if you've actually got a good enough draft from the other cars.
You're 4.2 seconds behind the race leader.
Oh, and someone's clouted the wall. He's going very, very slowly. Hopefully that won't bring out a caution, but if it does, then we can actually pop into the pits and fill up the car. You can see the draft meter as well, which is next to the weight jacker.
Inside, you've entered your pit window. Clear.
And the bar. Oh, and a car almost losing control. Has he lost control completely? No, he kept it together. Unfortunately, though, because of the evasive maneuver, we've lost a couple of positions. But yeah, as I was saying, the draft meter, you can see, which is the bar next to the weight jacker, that will go up how much draft you've got. We're out of the draft currently. We've lost another couple of positions. But that's fine, we can keep it on the low groove. There you go, we've got a bit of draft so we can stick it up into 5th. Hopefully we keep the draft. Yeah, one car's gone into the pits. So we're ahead of Dare and we're behind. I don't know who that is. Car number 99, I want to say.
That was your best lap so far. Outside, clear.
Unfortunately with this game is that you cannot change your car number. We are stuck as car number 42, although there is a little glitch. Once you've completed a race and you go to the point standings, it shows that we're driving car 40 instead of 42. And we've gained a couple of more positions there because everyone was bottlenecking just a little bit, so we're on lap 10. We'll probably go in, like I said, lap 20 as we just slightly brush the wall. Oh, there we go. Someone's gone. Right. In that case then, you can put the fuel mixture down to 0. So that'll keep you from using too much fuel, and that's exactly what we're going to do. That was bloody lucky. I thought that we were actually going to get collected in that then. That car going straight around, but no, we actually got away with that fairly cleanly. Okay then, so what I'll do is I will get through this caution. And I don't think the pits are open yet. Nope. So yeah, we'll get through this caution and then we will rejoin just before we get the green flag. So I will see you in just a moment.
The pits are now open. Green flag this time by. Coming to the pits on your next lap.
Okay, so as you just heard, the green flag will be out next time, and we've been told to go into the pits, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go into the pits now, get it over and done with and out the way, top up on fuel, and that means that we can then use fuel mixture 7 for the rest of the race. So that'll be all fancy and well and good, and everyone is going into the pits. I think everyone, yeah, everyone else is going in as well.
Watch your speed in the pits. Green, go!
And the green flag is out, but it doesn't matter because we're in the pits anyway. Okay, so we haven't got many laps to go. We'll keep it at 43. And we'll put the front wing down by half a degree. We'll put the actual fuel to 40-40. That should be fine. And that'll be it. We'll just have to wait for our pit guys to do their thing. And then, fingers crossed, we should be green for the rest of the race, so we shouldn't have to worry about any more pit stops or any more caution flags. And there we go. Okay, oh, it was a bit of a fight for the pit. But yeah, we can put our fuel mixture up now to fuel mixture 7. 37 laps worth of fuel. So we should be spot on for the entire race, because that is how many laps we've got left. And off we go again. And again, because we've got cold tyres, we have to take it a bit cautiously in the corners. Turns 1 and 2 is not so bad. 3 and 4 is more the tricky one. It does want to push you up towards the wall. But we're still in 13th place, though. Unlucky for some. Oh, saying that, and we get pushed down.
Car on your left side. Still there, inside, still there, inside, you're clear.
Nice.
13th place.
No, we were already in 13th place. We just had a bit of an unlucky start, that was all. Okay, you can tell the tyres are warming up now because we can keep the low line, and that was a ballsy move. Bloody hell. Who the hell was that? That was Sarah Fisher, my god.
0.5 of a second behind Fisher.
Bloody hell. Oh, and a bit of smoke up ahead. Is that someone spinning? It looks like it.
Inside, you're clear. You're 1.1 seconds ahead of Jacques Lazier. You've taken 13.
And caution's out again.
The yellow flag is out. The pits are closed. Treadway is out of the race. Sharp is out of the race.
Well, so this race is turning into be a bit of a wreck fest. Not to worry though, we'll get through this caution and then we'll be back for the restart. So, I will see you in just a moment. I did see a bit of smoke up ahead. I was wondering if anyone spun. Well, we got our answer. 2 more cars have retired from the race. So, yeah, I will see you in just a moment.
Green flag this time by.
Awesome, quite a short caution period. Green is out this time by. So I can whack it down into second gear again. And we shall be back underway momentarily. The field is looking slightly more depleted than it did when we started. 24 cars started the race. I think we've got 5 retirements so far. So only 19 cars are currently running. And I can put the fuel back up to 7. We should be going green just in 2 seconds.
Green flag, green flag.
And we got a good run. I think that's Barron in front.
Car on your right side. Outside, outside. Still there. You're clear. You're 0.2 of a second ahead of Jacques Lazier.
Oh, more smoke. Someone else has clouted the wall. And another caution. Look at that.
You're now in 11th place.
That was a
Flag,
huge
flag.
accident. Holy crap.
Mac is out of the race.
Well, in the famous words of Benny Parsons, cautions breed cautions. And that just proved it straight away. So, back under caution once again. And, wow. What a bloody mess this is turning out to be. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, the same as always, we'll be back in just a moment for the restart. So, see you in just a mo.
Green flag this time by.
And there we go, green flag this time by, so we can stick the fuel mixture back up in just a moment. Put it back into second gear. Hopefully, we'll actually get a couple of green running laps. But you never know. Even more of a depleted field now. There we go. And there's a bit of debris on the track. But once again, the cleanup crews do not come on the circuit, unfortunately.
Go, go, go. You're 0.3 of a second ahead of Darray.
And that was a bit of a poor start. I'll hug the inside line now, just make sure that we block any cars trying to go underneath us.
Outside, still there, still there, still there. Outside, outside, still there, clear.
And there's a massive gaggle of cars up ahead. Once the tyres start warming up though, we should be able to keep to the bottom of the track. So I can hug the apron now. Well, almost. And there's a lot of smoke up ahead. That makes me incredibly nervous. Oh, look at them going 3 wide. I do not want to be caught up in an accident. That is one thing that I do not want to happen. We're in 13th place still. So we haven't lost any positions. In fact, we've gained 1 position on qualifying, which is a plus.
Car on your left side, clear. You're 3.6 seconds behind the race leader.
Nice. And keep our foot in it now. Go around the corners. That's gained us a little bit of time.
Car inside, 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 inside. You're clear.
Ooh, they're getting dicey up ahead. That is going to cause an incident in a minute, I think. They're getting very, very close to each other.
That's the halfway point. Outside.
Okay, we're halfway through the race. 25 laps to go.
Car outside. Still there. Still there. Outside. Outside. Still there. Clear. You're now in 13th place.
No, we're not. Oh, yes, we are. Right, come on. Get in a draft. Get past these chumps. Oh, he's slowing down a bit too much. I can get the inside line. Really cut that corner.
Still there, outside, you're clear.
And make up a couple of positions.
Car inside, car outside, you're clear. You've taken 11th place.
Nice. Can we get up to the top 10?
You're 0.2 of a second behind Dare.
So Ayrton Dare is right in front of us. We've got Lazaro behind. And they're moving back a little tiny bit.
Behind the race leader.
Just need to feather the throttle just a little bit going through turns 3 and 4, just so the car doesn't get too high. And then we can like bring it back down to the bottom of the circuit.
Seconds ahead of Ward.
So we have 20 laps to go. And we've got 24 laps worth of fuel, so we can keep the fuel mixture at number 7 for the rest of the race. That is awesome. And the car is going a little bit slow. And we're just slightly out of the draft. See, that is one thing. The AI on this game is absolutely phenomenal. They actually battle each other, they move out of line to try and pass, slingshot, and all that stuff. They crash into each other occasionally, as you've seen. And yet, this game came out round about the same time as TOCA Race Driver. Where the hell did it go wrong with the AI scripting?
Still there, you're clear.
What I know is that they're using different, you know, script for oval racing and circuit racing, but I mean, they should have, you know, kept the AI for TOCA Race Driver as well. That would have been awesome, because the cars actually look really fluid driving on this circuit. They're not stuck to the track like they are in TRD, but there you go. Now, oval racing obviously isn't for everyone, but this game and its predecessor as well, IndyCar 2005, are absolutely fantastic games. Unfortunately though, the latter game, 2005 edition, did not get released on PC. It would have been awesome if it did, because a lot of aspects had been updated, and yeah, it's just a shame that it was for console only. You never know, maybe in the future Codemasters may stop making Formula 1 games and actually go back and remake some of the classics like TOCA, TOCA 1, TOCA 2, TOCA World Touring Cars. That would be a good game to be remade. But oh well, we can live and dream, I suppose. And while we were gassing, we moved up into 10th temporarily until we've just been overtaken. Oh, just slightly scraping the wall. I don't think our tyres are going off yet. They might be, but everyone else's tyres would be doing the same, because no one else has pitted since our first pit stop, and our only pit stop at this stage. But it would be nice to get a top 10 finish.
You're 1.1 seconds ahead of Ward.
Right. So we're ahead of Ward by 1.1 seconds. Or whatever he said, I actually forgot almost immediately. But we are gaining on this little group. So I just keep using the same lines, just blipping the throttle occasionally if I feel I'm going a bit too high.
5.5 seconds behind the race leader.
5 seconds behind. I'm assuming that would be Sam Hornish Jr. No, it isn't actually. It's Castroneves. In car number 3, Gilles de Ferran, his teammate, is second. And car number 4, Sam Hornish Jr. in third. Now, all those guys up ahead are in a shared draft, so that's where they can pull away when we get onto the straights. But look at them moving around. You don't see that in TOCA Race Driver. They're actually, you know, it looks like they're actually thinking about, oh, I'm going to make this move. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to duck back into the draft. And they block you as well, and they draft you, and then they move out of line. And
car on your right side, still there. Outside.
This is definitely one of the only games that I played where the AI don't actually act like AI. It's really, really good. So we're back up into 10th. Ayrton Dare is now currently in front. He's going to go back on the inside.
Still there. You're clear.
There's always little tussles and battles going on throughout the entire circuit, not just where the player car is. But you can see up ahead of us, there's 2 cars battling out for position as well. And it is like that, especially when you get a lot more cars on the circuit, maybe like 27, 28 cars, and they're in a tight little bunch. You get this kind of battling throughout the entire field. Not so much on these circuits because the cars do spread out quite a bit. But say Texas Motor Speedway or Indianapolis or Michigan and California, where the cars really do draft well and bunch together.
1 second behind the race leader.
And we're losing time on the car behind. I think our tires might be going off just a little tiny bit. But just keep an eye on the cars in front. One of the cars there just tried ducking out, and the other car followed him to share his draft. Oh, scraping the wall just a bit.
Car on your left side, inside, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. You're clear.
No, you don't. I don't think we gained any damage by tapping the wall. No, we're still good.
You're clear. Car outside,
still there. Stupid idiot.
Your electronics, your rear right suspension, your oil system has sustained damage. We can fix that damage, but we need you in the pit now. You're 0.3 of a second behind Ward. No,
we're going to persevere with this. We've got 5 laps to go. We're in 12th position. That was my fault. The car did go up a bit too wide. And I thought the car would have been past us, or at least dropped back a bit. But no, it wasn't the case. I did squeeze him into the wall, so that was my fault. And we have sustained quite a substantial bit of damage, but it doesn't seem to be affecting us that much. The engine is cutting out or blipping a little tiny bit because we have got a bit of damage to our engine. But we're still in a solid 12th position at the moment. So if we can stay in 12th with 4 laps to go, then I'll be actually happy with that.
You're 1.8 seconds ahead of Buell.
Yeah, Robbie Buell is coming up.
Car on your right side. Outside, outside, outside. Still there. Clear. You're 1 second ahead of Hearn.
Right. 3 laps to go. Come on, my car can just hold on for a couple more laps. I believe in you, little car. Believe in yourself, come on. We'll just keep it in 4th gear. 2 to go. White flag next time by. The leaders should take that in just a moment. Oh, thankfully we'd actually lapped him. So he was a lapped car, so we're still in 12th position.
White flag is out. This is the last lap. You're 8/10 of a second ahead of Buell.
Castroneves is still leading De Ferrin with Hornish in 3rd, so it looks like Castroneves is going to get his first win this season. Come on, little car, you can make it to the end. Oh, there's a puff of smoke up ahead as well. Those cars are still battling it out in the top 10. Look at that, all 3 of them. 3 abreast in the corners. Okay, so there we go, 12th position. Not too bad, not the greatest finish, and not the greatest way to treat our car either, but we survived. Oh, and the car spins right near the end. Well done. Don't know who that was. So yeah, there we go. That was race number 1 done. We finished 12th. Castroneves, De Ferrin and Hornish Jr. take the top 3 steps on the podium. So let's go and have a look at the point standings after round number 1. Oh, my driver looks very dejected, very downhearted, and well. A top 12 position, mate. It's not too bad. It could be worse. We could have DNF'd, but no worries. So 52 points for Helio Castroneves, 40 for Gilles De Ferrin. Sam Hornish takes 35. Buddy Rice, Eddie Cheever in the top 5. Sarah Fisher in 6th place. Really good finish position for her. We got 18 points. So that's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, so we got, who else? Billy Boat is the last of the point scorers with 6. Where are the Lazier brothers? Jacques Lazier. He gets 14 points and Buddy gets 7. Oh well, it wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't, you know, a bad race. It was pretty good. So, yeah, where are we racing next time?
Race 2 of the season takes place here at the Phoenix International Raceway, a 76,000 capacity racetrack that has been a staple of the IRL calendar since 1996. Phoenix is a popular track among the drivers, but it's not a circuit for the unwary. Beware of the unique dog leg in turn 2, which tends to produce some push or understeer and send the unprepared sliding into the wall. No other track in the season is quite like it, so rookies should take care. Phoenix is a short track, and you will be running with the high downforce short oval wing configuration. High speeds are not an issue here, and the length of the circuit means that you're going to be running in traffic for much of the race. Make sure your car is set up to deal with this and stay alert.
Awesome, so we'll be at Phoenix International Raceway. So yeah, awesome. I will leave it here for now. If you like this race, if you like the series or the thought of the series or whatever, then always leave a thumbs up and stuff, and subscribe if you want to as well. I'm not going to force anyone to, but you know, it always helps. So yeah, we'll look forward to the Phoenix Indy. I think it's going to be another 50 lap event, so the Phoenix Indy 50, which will probably be in the mid part of May some point. You'll see the schedule anyway in the description. So yes, I will leave it here for now, and we'll be back next time for the Phoenix Indy 50. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then. Take care.